By the autumn of 1918, Europe was exhausted beyond measure. 4 years of industrial slaughter had drained armies, shattered empires, and scarred an entire generation. The armistice of 11th of November 1918 did not simply end World War I, it marked the collapse of old certainties and the uneasy birth of a new, fragile world. Germany's position had become untenable. The spring offensive of 1918, a last desperate gamble, had failed. Fresh American troops poured into France, while Allied forces, now unified under Marshal Ferdinand Foch, pushed back with relentless pressure during the 100 Days Offensive. German soldiers were starving, morale was crumbling, and desertions mounted. At home, the situation was worse. The British naval blockade strangled the economy. Food shortages sparked unrest. Sailors mutinied at Kiel, and revolution spread through German cities. The Kaiser's authority was evaporating. The battlefield and the home front were collapsing together. On 8 November 1918, a German delegation crossed the front lines under a white flag and was taken to a railway carriage in the forest of Compiègne, northern France. There, Marshal Foch presented the terms, not as negotiations, but as demands. Germany was given 72 hours to accept: immediate ceasefire, withdrawal from occupied territories, surrender of weapons, artillery, submarines, and aircraft, continuation of the Allied blockade. There would be no compromise. Germany had no leverage left. At 5:00 a.m. on 11 November 1918, the armistice was signed. The ceasefire would take effect at 11:00 a.m. For 6 final hours, the war continued. Men were still ordered into battle. Shells still fell. Thousands died, some in the final minutes, before the guns at last fell silent. At the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, the killing stopped. Follow for Part 2.